Welcome back, and continuing MikeDiFool's questions. Number 5. What's your opinion on the current video game industry? Do you prefer older games as opposed to the newer ones? Well, it's hard for me to judge because once again, I don't have the newer systems like PS3, 360, or Wii. I don't own those systems. The fact is, they'd be like too. Even if you don't like $100 is probably the least you could get for them. Um, 360 I don't trust because I don't trust that Red Ring of Death. Even though if they say they fixed it, I still don't trust it. I'm not buying a system and then in a month or a couple months it fucks me over. I don't care what the warranty is. It shouldn't do that in the first place. If my PS2 can still work, that should too. And PS3, just I still have PS2 games I haven't played, so there'd be no point in me buying a PS3. And it's just price range. I'm the type of guy, I wait till a movie's like $5 to buy, or $3. I'm very miserly on my money. So, if I'm not even playing, if I still have PS2 games I haven't played, like, I have The Condemned, I still haven't played that game, then, so I don't know if I could say, so yeah, I don't own any new systems, so I wouldn't be able to say, but I like the older games. I like Super Nintendo. I like my PlayStation 2 and PS1 games, like the games Evil Dead, Fistful, Boomstick, Cold Fear, Doom, Silent Hill games, Rise to Honor. I had this fucking Simpsons Hit and Run. See how bad I am? I bought the Simpsons Hit and Run, but I didn't get a chance to play it. Then, months later, I fucking try to play it. It doesn't work. So, I can't return it and can't do anything about it because I didn't test it because I'm an idiot. So I bought the fucking game and it doesn't fucking work. The Simpsons Hit and Run for PS2. I'm like, fucking shit. So that's how I am. It's like I don't be ready to play it, but then I'm busy with my life. I'm busy with what's going on with my life, or I want to watch this movie. So it just goes to show. So I don't know if I'd be the one to say about the current video game industry. What movies would make great games and vice versa? Movies that made great games. An actual good Rambo video game, but I don't think this new Rambo game will do it. I mean, their fucking trailer is just showing footage from the movie. Yeah, that's a great trailer. Here's a trailer for the game, and it's just footage from the movies. And you get to replay Rambo 1, 2, and 3. I'm like, how the hell you don't replay First Blood? You don't shoot sheriffs? Is it going to be like Grand Theft Auto? I don't shoot police. Is that what it's going to be? So what? It's just gonna be playing Rambo 2 and 3? Like, how about a new journey? How about new stuff? And I guarantee you, why do I have a feeling Stallone's not going to voice Rambo? I would guarantee it, unless it's stuff they actually got from the movies. But I don't know. Um, um, Movies that were made great games. Movies that made great games. I don't know. Or games that were made great movies. Well, I mentioned the games that were made great movies. Before in the last part. You talk about video game properties would like to see as live action movies. I mentioned those. Movies that haven't made great games. I like the Evil Dead games, so they did that. A lot of those games I don't like. John Carpenter's The Thing. I'm not really a fan of that game that they did made for that. I know there's that Aliens, Colonial Marines coming out. I know it's supposed to take place after Aliens. I don't know if that will suck or not, but I don't know. I don't know. A lot of games based on movies are not really that great. So I don't know. I don't know. I can't really think of a. Can't really think of it. If you were an animal, what would you be and why? Probably be a bird. Just to fly. I think that'd be a cool thing, just to fly. And like a bird that can fly, like I can fly in the wind, or I can fly in this. I don't know. There's probably not a bird there, but like flying over the ocean. Hey, I flew to an island. You know, and then I flew to here and flew to there, and um, I think that'd be cool to fly. So I would say a bird to fly. Anyway, thank you for the questions. Next up is lahuzaher. He has a couple questions. Do you ever watch a whole series of movies in a row, like The Rambo, The Matrix, etc.? Yeah. Yeah. I've done that before. Um, yeah, usually, if I watch, let's say if I watch Die Hard, it's like, well, I want to watch the other Die Hard films. What is your favorite series of movies? Well, the Rambo films, because I enjoy all 4 Rambo films. The Die Hard films, because I enjoy all 4 Die Hard films. Uh, hmm. The Rambo films, the Die Hard films. I love the Indiana Jones films because again I love all 4 of them. I like the Nightmare on Elm Street series, Friday the 13th series. I do like the Matrix films, the Matrix trilogy. I do like the Back to the Future trilogy. Um, series of movies. I'm sure I'm missing some. I don't. Would 2 work as a series like Predator, Predator 2, Alien, Aliens? Probably not, but Tremors, Tremors 2. But I love all 4 Rambo films. I love all 4 Die Hard films. I love all 4. So I look forward to Die Hard 5. I love all 4 Indiana Jones films. Yes, even Part 4. So, uh, even though I'm not a big fan of Back to the Future Part 3, at least it does fit into the other film. So, yeah, it works as a trilogy. It works as a wrap up. I don't, you know, Back to the Future, I've liked a little bit more since I've reviewed it. But yeah, the Rambo films, Die Hard films, yeah. Have you or will you ever watch a Terrence Malick movie? Yeah, I've seen The Thin Red Line, and I like I like The Thin Red Line. I think there was a lot more like cameos and stuff, but they cut them out. But his movie's a little bit. I don't know if you want to call them experimental, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely not your typical. But The Thin Red Line, I didn't mind. I guess I could say I like The Thin Red Line, but it's not like one of those filmmakers I'm like, oh, I really want to check his next stuff out. Uh, I know a lot of people said they're very confusing, like his last one. But I remember not minding The Thin Red Line. What do you think is the best movie ever made? Not necessarily your favorite, just the best. The best movie ever made, but not your favorite movie, but the best movie. The best movie ever made? And not my favorite, but the best movie ever made. I don't know, because usually, the best movie, like, uh, I think Cobra's the best movie ever made for me. I mean, I don't have any problems with Cobra. I don't have I don't have problems with Leviathan. Well, one little one, but to answer your question, John Carpenter's The Thing. I've always said John Carpenter's The Thing to me is the closest there has been to a perfect horror film is John Carpenter's The Thing. That's why it's one of my favorites. I think that's the closest it's been to like a perfect horror film. So it's hard to pick, but uh, Jacob's Ladder. Jacob's Ladder, I think, is a fantastic movie. Um, I don't know why it popped in my head. Uncommon Valor, I just really love. But John Carpenter's The Thing, I think is closest to a perfect horror film. Jacob's Ladder, I think, is fantastic. Story, acting, that film. But it is very hard question. How much do you like Ryan Gosling as an actor? Where would you rank in your list of favorite actors? Well, I don't really have a list of favorite actors. There's just so many, from Stallone to hell, Peter Weller, Kurt Russell, Bruce Willis, so many other stuff. Bill Murray. Of the newer people, Ryan Gosling is definitely up there. But I really enjoy Ryan Gosling. I think he's a very talented actor. I think he's a very solid actor. So I haven't seen tons of his stuff, but I do like him as an actor. Have you seen any other of his films besides Drive? You should check out some of them sometime. Most of them are good. Um, well, I haven't seen stuff like The Believer. I did see Murder by Numbers. I didn't care for the movie, even though I'm a Sandra Bullock fan. I thought Murder by Numbers was kind of boring. I didn't see Half Nelson. I didn't see Lord. Actually, Lars in a Real World, I think I saw once. I didn't care for, but maybe I need to see it again. I thought, I don't know. Drive, again, yeah, Drive I really loved. Really enjoy that one. I did see Fracture. That's another one I saw that he did with Anthony Hopkins. I really like Fracture. That was a good mystery. Uh, Fracture. I really liked Fracture. I really liked Fracture. So, anyway, thanks for the questions. This one's from Freaky Fucking Friday. Yo. He asked 2 questions. What are some of your favorite death scenes from horror flicks? Even horror movies you may not have liked, but had death scenes you respected. My favorite death scenes from horror films would have to be... Favorite death scenes from horror films. Favorite death scenes. One would be Friday the 13th Part 3, when the guy's walking on his hands, and he looks up and there's Jason, and Jason goes, whack, right between his legs. I'm like, oh, fucking shit, god damn. I went, oh, fuck, oh, shit. My old fucking shit. I saw him, oh, man. One's in the Blob from 1988. I mean, the guy being pulled, like what's on the box cover, guy being pulled and his arm being pulled off and he's being pulled here. Then the other scene with the guy being pulled into the sink and Tyler into the fucking sink and the girl pulverized in the phone booth and shit. The scenes in the Blob remake. But yeah, Friday the 13th Part 3, that was a holy shit scene. God, favorite kills. That's favorite death scenes, I should say. Damn, that's Rambo 4 when he fucking cuts a guy's motherfucking head off, takes a 50 caliber, shoots someone like 2 feet away, and he turns into mush. And then killing everybody with the 50 caliber. That was pretty awesome. God, favorite death scenes. I like the scene in the Hills of Eyes remake when Doug fucks that guy up, like he thinks he's and then stabs the motherfucker, then puts a fucking flare through his throat, takes a fucking axe, smashes right between his fucking, splitting his head like a melon. He's like, yeah, that's a great death scene for that piece of shit villain. It's like really rousing scene with the music. I really love that scene. It's hard, but I know those would be some of them. First Blood in My Eyes is the greatest film ever made. Do you think it often gets neglected as a masterpiece film because of the success and excess of the post-First Blood Rambo films? Nah, I don't think so. Because anytime someone talks about First Blood, they always talk good about it. Rambo 2 and 3 they shit on, but First Blood always gets talked about very well. When they talk to Stallone, First Blood is always mentioned very highly, whether it be on inside the actor studio or anything like that. Like First Blood, the DVD has good features. The DVD, that's the only Rambo. Well, Stallone did a commentary for First Blood. He didn't do a commentary for Rambo 2 or 3, which is sad, but he did a commentary for First Blood. But I think First Blood is given the due, and it deserves it. So, no, I don't think it's been neglected.